November 8th.
1859. My dearest husband,
My dear wife,
your letter of the 5th instant has been received, and its news has grieved us all. Your dear, dear sons, our dear, dear sons. But as you say, we must put our faith in the infinite mercy of God, that these afflictions are for the best, and that some good for the oppressed will come of it.
I cannot remember a night so dark as to have hindered the coming day, nor a storm so furious or dreadful as to prevent the return of warm sunshine and a cloudless sky.
The boys are taking the news with heavy hearts, and I am preparing to make my journey to come and see you. We here have gathered together a few things that might make you feel a bit more comfortable.
I am recovering from my wounds, and I am supplied with nearly everything I could desire to make me comfortable.
John, I will be there as quickly as I can, and I will spend as much time with you as will be allowed.
I have a great desire to see you again. But when I think of you being insulted on the road and while here, I shrink from it. If you come here, you must only be a gazing stock throughout the journey. I fear for your safety, and the little comfort that it might afford us to meet again will be dearly paid for by the pains of a final separation. So, Mary, do not come, but patiently wait for the meeting of those who love God, where no separation must follow.
Near Philadelphia, November 24th, 1859. My dearest husband, your letter in care of Mrs. Mott has been received, asking me to stay here until you are disposed of. It is a great sacrifice, and we hope that God will enable us to bear it. I find warm friends wherever I go, and I cannot begin to tell you the good that this sacrifice has done or is likely to do for the oppressed. You know, John, Moses was not allowed to go into the land of Canaan, so you, therefore, are not allowed to see your desires carried out. Man devises his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Your most affectionate wife.
Dearest Mary, I am visited frequently by members of the clergy here in Virginia who again and again ask if I won't pray with them. But I cannot insult God by bowing my head with anyone who has the blood of the slave upon his skirts. I was visited by one such clergyman, and I told him, "My dear sir, you know nothing about Christianity. Of course, I respect you as a gentleman, but it is as a heathen gentleman." And I am now quite impressed with the idea that Christ, the great captain of liberty, as well as of salvation, has seen fit to take from me the sword of steel after I had carried it for a time. But he has put another in my hands, the sword of the Spirit.
My dearest husband, you have nursed and taken care of me a great deal, but I cannot even come and look at you. It is a hard fate. But the good that is growing out of this is wonderful. If you had preached in the pulpit 10 such lives as you have lived, you could have never done as much good as you did in that one speech to the court. It is talked about and preached about everywhere. Everyone knows that God is with you, and I pray He will be with you to the very end. Farewell, my dear beloved husband, who I am never to see in this world again, but hope to meet